Mm. Hey, what's up, Libra? Libran, welcome to the Awakened Vision. Nice to see you here. This is your next energy update for the next few moving forward. Whenever you fall upon it, it was meant for you at the time. Take whatever resonates, however it fits your situation, and use that information appropriately. Remember that the general energy update readings on here are for entertainment purposes only, but if you find yourself resonating with any of the readings and you want a more in-depth personal reading, check the description box below as to how to reach me. Also, take note of the payment options that I currently have available at this time. I am working on PayPal, so that should be available in the next few days or so. Okay, in the next week or so. Um, but without further notice, let's go ahead and progress with the energy update for you at this moment. Okay, I'm getting someone's wearing one of those. I'm not exactly sure on the actual name of it, but it's like that um, hair dryer helmet thing that they have at the salons. I'm getting someone has that on, so someone could be getting like their hair done. Okay, it looks nice. It looks nice. Or something is synonymous to that. All right, let's see what else we have for Libra. I'm not really getting anything else. Okay, let's see what else we have for you at this time. What else do we have for Libra for the next few moving forward, please? Also, remember, I love when you guys engage with the readings by, leaving a like, um, and or also, commenting on the video if you resonate with it or if you enjoy it. Let me know. All right. Also, if you haven't already, become a part of the family by clicking on subscribe. Make sure that you click on all notifications so that you are reminded, Libra, when I release further energy updates. All right, we have it out. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting like hair needles or pin needles. Okay, or there's like something that's pinning you down here. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. All right, but I'm getting there is a sacrifice that you're willing to make. All right, yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be money going out. It seems as though you're giving money, okay, to someone or to a certain service. Okay, but so you could have extensions, or there could be something about extensions here. Okay, yeah, we have Six of Wands. Oh, because you have to face the public or you have to do something in public. So you want to make sure that your image is right. Okay, so you're really taking caution to the wind, or you're really I don't want to say vain, okay, but someone could be vain. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, there could also be a chariot awaiting you, okay, or a date that's coming up, okay, someone wanting to date you. It could be a water sign, okay. Some of you could have water highly placed in your chart, okay. It could be in your Jupiter, okay. Some of you could have fire rising, all right, or moon, okay, or Mars, okay. Um, yeah, I'm getting something hurts, okay. It's kind of like you're in pain a bit. So it will cause you to become a little aggressive, okay, or maybe standoffish a bit, okay. So this hairstyle, okay, or this style, is it worth it? Okay, because something is causing certain pain or discomfort here. All right. Um, Interesting. Okay, yeah, we have the Two of Swords and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So I'm also hearing something, it's all for the gram. Okay. So this could be just the way that you portray yourself. Okay. The image that you have. Okay. It's temporary. Okay. But but you find yourself kind of like doing it. Okay. Regardless. All right. What's the Ten of Swords, please? Five of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I'm getting some of you are going to go natural. All right. I'm getting you're going to test out this natural thing. Okay. But you're having some worries, you're having some doubts here. Okay. Just because of the maybe some of you kind of appear to be different. Okay, alien-like. Okay. But this could also be like the shape of your head. Okay, or the um proportion here, the proportion of kind of like your head, your neck. Okay, so some of you could be doing like a major cut. All right, so maybe you're like cutting your hair off here. Okay, you underwent kind of like a major trim or a cut here. Okay, because a lot of you, like I said, are probably trying to go natural, but you are keeping in mind the sun here, your image, your public image. Okay, because something is built off of royalties or yeah, Princess of Swords. Also, word gets around. Okay. People talk. Okay. They gossip. They say certain things. Okay. So there could be something that's kind of like intruding your mind just a tad bit. Okay. We have fortitude. Yeah. So there is kind of like pressure to make sure that you are looking right in public. Okay. Because also what contributes to your public image is um I guess the well the money that you make. Okay. So it's like a revolving cycle. All right. You put on this image, you make money. Okay. Then it goes back into your image. Okay. And you make money from that. And then it goes back into your image. So then what happens here is when you go natural, okay, or you don't stay on top of um, portraying this image that you've established, then it will make you appear to be lacking in a certain type of way, okay, or not mentally put together or just not put together here, okay? So there's a little bit of that that's coming through. All right, what's the Seven of Wands, please? So everyone has a quote unquote ugly phase they go through or a bum phase or yeah, we have the moon here. Okay. We have the moon, okay, with the title card there. Okay. And we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, this could be pressure from the crowd, or this could be a little bit of peer pressure, is what I'm getting. You're undergoing peer pressure, and it's causing you to kind of like reminisce just a tad bit on your childhood. Okay, when you had to undergo maybe some of the same pressure here. Okay. What's the Six of Pentacles, please? Ten of Swords. Okay, so the attention is not on you anymore. Okay. So you're trying to draw a connection between your physical appearance, your image, and the attention that you receive, okay, when you do kind of like a certain thing, all right? Um, so the attention is not on you, okay, it's barely on you because you decided to go natural, because you decided to make this big change all of a sudden, to cut something out, to stop something, to go cold turkey. Okay, the attention is not on you. All right, this could also be something about language. When you change up your language, your style, it all is taken into account when curating this image, okay, that's being portrayed. It's the Six of Wands, please. Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay. So was it all built on a fantasy? Was it all built on a lie? Okay. But this is the account that you have, you know. This is the account. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. What's the Seven of Pentacles, please? So self-esteem. This is what I was trying to get. Something taking a toll on your self-esteem. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's all an illusion anyway. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups here. Now, this could be a test. Okay, the lovers. This could be a certain test here. It's kind of like what I'm getting from for some of you. Okay, it's kind of like what you're doing. You're changing something up to kind of like see who really rides for you. Okay, who's truly there for you, who sees you, innately, who gets you, or who is just there when times are good, okay, and or when you look like a certain thing, or when you're portraying yourself a certain way. Okay, so it's kind of like, you know, ridding yourself of fleas, or that's, well, yeah, that's kind of like what I'm getting. What's the Knight of Cups, please? These blood-sucking creatures. Okay, so this could be energy vampires. Okay, there could be energy vampires around you. They're using your public image as, um, they're using what it is that you created here. Okay, we have the Magician. We have the Magician. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it could have definitely been a tactic here that you were doing. Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles right there. This also could segue into your dating life. Okay, we have the Hierophant there, the Knight of Cups. What else do we have for Libra at this time, please? Holy Spirit, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What else do we have for Libra? I just saw the Justice card here. All right, so that is your energy. So Justice is you. Okay. Okay, we have the star. Yeah, so that's your image here. Okay, but that's also your connection. All right, you're quite deep. The High Priestess. Okay, you're quite deep. Okay, and instinctually, it seems as though you are doing things in order to make a point or to prove a point here. Yeah, there's a seven of wands. Now the crowd is starting to reject you, or the crowd is starting to fight you. Okay, there's an energy of um, being on the offense, okay, or feeling offended. All right, so whatever you're doing, you're making people feel offended because kind of like looking at themselves. All right, it seems as though you did something here, okay, previously where you did a deep soul dive or you really kind of like looked at yourself. It's almost like you were triggering yourself in order to fully understand the situation. You had to trigger yourself. Okay, you had to bring chaos into the situation. Okay, disturbance. Okay, disagreements into the situation in order to really prove a point. Okay, we have the Page of Cups here. Okay, a lot of you are highly intuitive. Okay, we have the King of Wands. Okay, and then we have the Five of Wands here. Yeah, so there is more chaos ensued, or that will ensue, the High Priestess. But it's almost like you know what you're doing. Not, it's like you know what you're doing. Nevertheless, okay, this situation will happen. Okay, it will prove a point. It's kind of like what you see here. Okay, a point has been proven. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. There could be a pair here. Okay, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Cups, the Hermit. Okay, so we have 99. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting you are quite tactile in this. Okay, this is futuristic thinking. Okay, quite futuristic, innovative. Okay, but it's a new sense of some of you could be high priestess. Okay, quite intuitive. And this is kind of like what you provide to the community, to the public. It's a part of your image. Okay, and I'm getting you were coming off as a man. Okay, but you're a woman. Okay, or originally what your public image was built off of was femininity, femin, feminine. Okay, but it seems as though you've been protecting the masculine, something like that, or coming off more masculine. And so it was kind of like a turnoff to others because it wasn't a part of what you had built before. So they didn't know this side. It wasn't valid for them, or it wasn't, yeah. But I'm getting you are still kind of like attacked in a way, or there's people that are still attacking you for whatever you're doing. Okay. Um, but again, like I said, it really is proving a point here. Okay. It really is proving a point. I just want to see, can we get more in this Seven of Wands, please? Extra Joker. Okay, red. Um, the Five of Diamonds, number 28. Hmm. So it's also showing, okay, Libra, whatever you're a part of, that um, in truth, these individuals lack the confidence in what you are doing. Okay? They no longer are confident in what it is that you're providing, and it's showing, okay, through their actions. Okay, are you trying to pinpoint someone in particular, or what do we have for the Five of Wands here, please? All right, we have the Nine of Hearts, number 16. This could be the attention. This could actually be what's bringing in more popularity. Whatever you're doing is kind of like bringing in more popularity. Okay, Five of Spades, number 6. Yeah, it's interesting because, and then Ten of Spades, number 30. It's interesting because what you're doing is like breaking down the family, or you're breaking, yeah, the family apart. Okay, something is tearing the family apart here. The attention is being brought onto the establishment that has been built. Okay, maybe by you, the community, or some that's been built. Okay, but there are some bad seeds, is what I'm getting. But it also appears to be increasing your views. Okay, the popularity, okay, of your content. If you're an influencer, okay. But also, I'm getting your main goal is way bigger than that. Something is way bigger than that here, okay. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and bring the attention over here so I can get more views, okay. Drawing a bigger crowd, okay. Let's see, what else do we have, please? And weed out those that are um, trying to suck on me. Okay, so we have weight, adjustments are required, third quarter moon, yes. And then we have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. All right, so that's purity, that's purifying a space. Okay, a home, house, community, work, space, some sort of establishment. Okay, your own online community. Something needs to be purified. Okay, and whatever technique whatever way you're going about doing this, it's kind of like proving multiple points. Okay, and it takes someone with a mind of high caliber to truly get what it is that you've done or what you are doing here. Okay, you don't want followers, you want someone that, or some others that are advanced in their thought process. Okay, that are advanced in their approach to these type of situations like you are. Okay, but I'll go ahead and leave it. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Again, if you enjoyed the reading, definitely give it a like, comment, let me know, how it's resonating with your situation, if you enjoyed, the style of reading. Also, if you appreciate my energy here, you vibe with it, definitely become a part of the family by clicking on subscribe. Make sure that you click on all notifications so that you are reminded when I release new energy updates. Be on the lookout for those. I will be talking to you then. But until then, stay tuned.